Listen, ladies and gentlemen, we got to discuss something. We got breaking news, man. This is wild. We got Shyne Poe. This man came out and spoke, man. Listen, if you've been living under a rock, if you're not familiar with hip hop, Shyne was doing big things for New York City, at a point in time. Definitely when I was coming up, Shyne, was wild. And especially even when Shyne had to go away for a minute, he dropped that album. It was an epic album. So look, I mean, I still bump some of Shyne records to this day. But he came out and spoke on Sean P. Diddy Combs. Ladies and gentlemen, Sean P. Diddy Combs is in a world of mess, and if you've been living under a rock and you don't know the situation with Shyne, because he has spent 10 years, up top, for a situation that happened at a nightclub with the music mogul Sean P. Diddy Combs. I want to read some quotes, because Diddy right now is behind the wall. This is some crazy situations right now. He will be housed in PC. That's all. That's what I've heard. He would for his protection. I want to give some quotes, from Shyne, because he just spoke out. And Shyne has completely changed his life. If you listen to some of Shyne records, you might, whoa, what the heck? Right now, ladies and gentlemen, Shyne is a leader of the opposition in the Belize House of Representatives. That's what he serves as. So clearly, he's a changed man. He says that when I was an 18-year-old kid just wanting to do nothing other than to make my mother proud and make Belize proud and be recognized for my talent and take over the world, I was defending him and turned around and called witness to testify against me. So clearly, he believes that maybe some things was done. And clearly, Shyne, if you know what happened, I'm gonna get into the quotes before I discuss why, because I remember this whole thing. You know what I'm saying? Because I grew up in this era. He says He says that pardon me, this is not someone who I vacation with and someone who I enjoyed this great intimate relationship of brotherhood. This is someone who destroyed my life and who I forgave and who I moved on and for the better interests of Belize, because he was in the position at the time to give scholarships and maybe to invest. I would not deny attempting to bring the investments to Belize and bring contributions to education. So clearly, after this happened and he came home and changed his life, he still thought it was of value to have him as some sort of relationship. So now I got the chief in the building with me to discuss this and break this down. We got serious news going on with Sean P. Diddy Combs, and now Shyne is in the mix. What's your thoughts? Please unleash on this crazy situation on Mr. Combs.
Man, after 10 years, I'm gonna stick around too. You know what I'm saying? Hey, whatever happened, we all know. New York, we all know what happened that night and what price was paid and what things were done to keep that situation from exploding into other things. Shyne took one for the team, bro. It is what it is. And now, upon his return, yeah, this is me talking off like, we can dress, and I'm not questioning his sincerity, Shyne's sincerity, because I believe he is sincere. But even if he went in hoping that upon his return that this would help Belize, his people, whether that's naive or because you're dealing with P. Diddy now. Whether Brother Shyne was naive and thinking that Diddy would actually help his people, that's another whole piece of content we can talk about. But I'm happy that he landed at least where he's being productive, because it didn't have to happen that way. Like, he could have fell deep into depression. He could have fell into some other stuff after going through this. And after seeing what's going on right now, when you put your belief in, see, here we go, man. When you put your belief in someone outside of yourself in that way, and you take a risk, and now this is happening, I'm sure Shyne's not the only one feeling kind of way right now on this whole situation, Flight. I am sure of it.
You're absolutely right, man. I want to break down some of these things that came out involving Mr. Combs, man, because, like I said, you're talking about all this oil and all this stuff that was brought out. Uh, at some point, do you believe that these accusations are true? It seems like Hollywood has completely turned against him. Clearly, all of these guys, Shyne was just performing with him on stage. You understand?
Yes.
I'm trying. I mean, but he did say he was trying to bring investment. So I guess I don't know what's going on right
Hey,
now. But
hey, hey,
go ahead, Chief.
hey, man. I mean, yeah, like I said, he wanted something back. I mean, it is what it is. You don't make that type of sacrifice and then just walk away with nothing. Come on now. What did Denzel say? Denzel Washington say? I'm leaving with something. you know, I have. I'm going to be on the edges of P Diddy Flight. Honestly, I'm going to be on the edges of it. I'm going to talk about it. That'll be. I have some other channels I'm going to talk about that on. Because some of this needs to be talked about in a real way. Hopefully, not in a more mature way. Not the faddish. People want the all the juicy erotica stuff, and because some people lay in that bed either for real or pause or in their mind, so they're focused on the items that were found in the mansion, and they're not focused on the larger picture of how far does this reach, Flight. We're talking lives of Shyne is just one. How many others who maybe didn't have the chance to bounce back, quote unquote, the way Shyne did? How many of those people are out there? Not just the famous people of Flight. What about these other ones who tried to get on, who did not, but who thought going in Diddy's direction would help them? Hello, Cat Williams. It's like so. It's going to be. It's going to be messy, bro. It's going to move. Whatever's going on with shout out to Thug. Whatever's going on with Young Thug down in Atlanta, that stuff is about to be over with, man. This is about to take it over. We're going to be surrounded with Diddy. Everything, every single thing. It is what it is. I feel for the people. I feel for the people who put their hopes and dreams in this man. I feel for them. I was thinking about making the band and all those brothers on there, because making the band is like the only thing I watched that Piddy put out, that P Diddy put out. Because I kind of liked it. Making the band. That's when all that stuff was going on. So I kind of watched some of those episodes, man. But after that, and then it's like I kind of left it alone, because all the rumors, and all those things are now coming back to the surface. And now Shyne is speaking out. Other people have spoken out. You're gonna see more of it. It's gonna be a line of people. It's gonna be a line fly. It's gonna be interesting. You know.
How far you think this is gonna go?
Ooh, it depends on how far it goes, brother.
Yeah, pause. You're right about that. And
I'm
or
just
should I say, or
saying.
should we say no Diddy?
No
But
Diddy, no whatever, man, because it's like there are people, powerful people, who like to indulge in their little debauchery and vices, and Diddy, obviously, and these are the lists. He's in those circles, bro. So I'm trying to figure out, where is it going to stop? Like, who will be the sacrificial lamb for all this, so they can go back to business as usual? P. Diddy may be by himself on this one, bro, because if it goes the way it should, the whole thing could be wrecked over the madness that's going on around him.
yeah, yep, you're absolutely right, man. You heard Stephen A. Smith come out and say Hollywood is in trouble, and like I said, and a lot of people been to these parties, man.
Like he
Like I
not.
don't know, what'd you say?
Like he not.
Yeah, Stephen A. said he
Stephen,
was at the party.
Stephen
He
be in
was
those
at the
circles. What is he
party.
talking about? Oh,
Yeah,
see, all the moonwalking. See, here it goes. All the moonwalking now. Hey, it's what it is. Hey, it's fashion and seatbelts, everybody. That's all I'll say. Not for the salacious stuff, man. I'm not for that part of it, but just all the stuff, all that intrigue. It's gonna be crazy, Flight.
yeah, Chief, where can they find this one where you unleash the cannon on this Diddy news?
That is on the Unfiltered Bonfire in the BTW network. That's on that channel. And
Yeah,
that's gonna be a little hot, you
yeah.
know.
Make sure you check that out. It's Flight Sports TV. We're gonna have more breaking news on this whole entire Diddy situation. This is a mess. It's Flight Sports TV.